Good evening. My name is Vianey Rivera, and I am a graduate of Newman University. August 18th, 2019 was my first day of living on campus at Newman. I remember laying in my dorm room thinking to myself, this is going to be a long 4 years. Although I was ecstatic to be a college student, I couldn't help but feel afraid. That was the first time I had been away from my family and my friends. I felt alone, and that was a scary realization. That fear has taken many shapes throughout the years. A fear of failing, a fear of losing friends, a fear of not making the right choices, a fear of not being a good enough student or athlete. The fear started to diminish, however, as I attended class, practice, mass on campus, and many other things. Every now and then, the fear would creep back in, but I also felt and found peace in what I believe revolves around one thing: bonds. Looking back and reflecting on who I was and how I felt as a college freshman compared to now, being a college graduate, I can say bonds are what shaped the experience for me. I was able to bond with whoever I interacted with, and those bonds are what I like to call winks of God. You see, these bonds are what helped me as a criminal justice and psychology major, a cheer and dance participant, a Pi Gamma Mu member, and more. These bonds sustained me. They gave me courage to be myself. There were so many moments throughout my time at Newman in which I felt alone, and I have come to realize that I was never alone and was actually far from dealing with everything by myself. I am posed with the question, what has your Newman experience meant to you? To cut a really, really long story short, I can proudly say my experience at Newman has been incomparable. While at Newman, I have made new friends. I have built relationships with professors. I've developed my skills as an athlete, furthered my relationship with the Lord, practiced leadership as the president of an honor society, built a legacy as a first-generation college graduate, and more. All of these incredible accomplishments could not have been attained without the inevitable hardships of life, but I wouldn't have been able to make it through said hardships without the bonds that I created. And for that, I have immeasurable gratitude. For me, my experience at Newman has meant the world.